Have you changed anything this year, either training-wise, technical-wise?
Changed a lot. Things that I've added and a lot of things I've taken out in order to try to be the best athlete I can be.
That's Miami Northwestern.
Bring it home. Bring it home, Sid. Bring it home, Sid. This is not fair.
50-47.
In a weekend that has completely shaken the 2025 track and field landscape, KennyBednarek has sent shockwaves through the sprinting world with a pair of jaw-dropping performances that have left fans and analysts alike stunned. In just 2 days, Bednarek not only clocked a blistering 9.79 seconds in the 100 meters, but followed it up with a staggering 19.84 in the 200 meters, instantly positioning himself as the man to beat this season. With the World Championships in Tokyo looming, Bednarek's explosive form has ignited a firestorm of speculation. Is this the birth of a new sprint king? While his doubleheader stole the headlines, it wasn't just Bednarek making waves. Across multiple events, standout performances have turned the global sprint rankings upside down, with athletes like Patterson and Cordell Tinch delivering breakout runs that have intensified the competition. As the outdoor season heats up, the sprinting throne is now under siege. And the question on everyone's mind is whether Bednarek can maintain his blistering pace, or if a challenger will rise to snatch the crown before Tokyo. The story of Patterson is the kind of rags-to-riches tale that Hollywood dreams are made of. Until recently, Patterson was working nights at UPS, unloading boxes just to make ends meet while still chasing his dream on the track. But at the Miami Grand Slam, that dream became a reality when he roared down the track in a jaw-dropping 43.98 seconds. Becoming the first athlete in 2025 to break the elusive 44-second barrier. In one breathtaking race, Patterson not only secured a $50,000 prize, but also vaulted himself into the elite ranks of one-lap sprinters as only the 26th man in history to go sub-44. But the question now is whether Patterson's rise is a flash in the pan or the beginning of something truly spectacular. With newfound financial stability to focus on his training full-time, Patterson is now a legitimate contender for Tokyo. But with global powerhouses watching, the pressure is on to prove that his 43.98 wasn't a fluke. Just a few years ago, Cordell Tinch was a forgotten name in track and field, working as a phone salesman to pay the bills after walking away from the sport he once loved. But at the second Diamond League meeting in Shanghai, Tinch delivered a performance that has now placed him among the greatest hurdlers in history. Clocking a jaw-dropping 12.87 seconds in the 110-meter hurdles, Tinch is now the fourth fastest man ever in that event, a staggering feat for someone who was once completely off the radar. Tinch's rise has been nothing short of meteoric, and his Shanghai run was a masterpiece of precision, power, and sheer will, propelling him from obscurity to elite status overnight. But as the World Championships approach, the stakes only get higher. With elite hurdlers now circling, the big question is whether Tinch can maintain his historic form, or if the weight of newfound expectations will prove too much. SydneyMcLaughlin-Levrone is proving once again why she's not just the queen of the 400-meter hurdles, but a generational talent in the making. At the Miami Grand Slam, McLaughlin-Levrone stormed to victory with such dominance that her rivals looked more like training partners than world-class competitors. Winning by more than 2 seconds and clocking both the number 1 and number 2 times in the world for 2025, McLaughlin-Levrone's performance was nothing short of a demolition. And here's the kicker. She's only raced twice this year, making her level of control even more terrifying. As Tokyo looms, many are now wondering if McLaughlin-Levrone is not just racing to win, but to shatter her own records. With her combination of explosive speed, flawless technique, and ice-cold composure, she continues to rewrite the script in the 400 hurdles, leaving her competition scrambling to keep up. But with global challengers eyeing her throne, can anyone slow her down? In what was billed as the sprint showdown of the season, KennyBednarek stepped onto the track in Miami against a stacked lineup that included Oblique Seville, Zarnell Hughes, Andre DeGrasse, and Jerome Blake. But when the gun fired, it was Bednarek who delivered the performance of a lifetime, tearing through the 100 meters in a blistering 9.79 seconds. Though the wind reading of 2.4 MLS disqualified the time from official record consideration, the message was clear. Bednarek is in terrifying form. Only 23 men in history have ever gone sub 9.8 under any conditions. and Bednarek just joined that exclusive club, cementing his status as the man to beat in 2025. With a 60-meter split of 6.44 and a closing 40 of 3.35, Bednarek's run was a masterclass in speed and control, setting the bar sky high for the rest of the season. But with Tokyo looming, can he replicate this dominance when the stakes are at their highest? If KennyBednarek's 9.79 was a thunderclap, his 19.84 in the 200 meters was a full-blown lightning strike. On day 2 of the Miami Grand Slam, Bednarek returned to the track and delivered a performance that was nothing short of a statement, blowing away the competition with a time that now stands as the world lead for 2025. Zarnell Hughes managed a distant second in 20.13, but Bednarek's closing 100-meter split of 9.47 was simply untouchable, sending a powerful message to the rest of the field. He's not just fast, he's dominant. With $100,000 in prize money and the confidence of 2 back-to-back world-leading performances, Bednarek is now positioned as the man to beat in both the 100 and 200 meters. But with Tokyo fast approaching and rivals like Noah Lyles and Letsile Tebogo lurking, the pressure is on to maintain this jaw-dropping form under the brightest lights. With KennyBednarek now holding the fastest times in both the 100 and 200 meters, the question on everyone's mind is clear. Can anyone stop him? Noah Lyles, the reigning Olympic 100-meter champion, is still finding his stride, while Botswana's Letsile Tebogo, the 200-meter Olympic gold medalist, has yet to unleash his full speed. Both men have the pedigree to challenge Bednarek, but based on what we witnessed in Miami, Bednarek is operating at a level rarely seen this early in the season. Each race seems to bolster his confidence, sharpen his focus, and deepen his resolve, making him an increasingly dangerous threat as Tokyo draws closer. But with so much riding on the World Championships, the pressure is mounting, and every step on the track will be a test of nerve and precision. Will Lyles or Tebogo rise to the occasion? Or will Bednarek complete the ultimate sprinting double and crown himself the undisputed sprint king of 2025?